Lester into his motion, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. You have to figure.
Thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Russell Martin gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you've got a cold night. The ball won't be carrying as well, so you can afford to take a few more chances in the strike zone and challenge some guys. In that case, up in the strike zone.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now the 0-2 pitch. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Ready with the 0-2. And a swing and a miss from Martin as he'll retreat to the dugout as out number 1.
This is just an excellent pitch right here. The location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number 1.
Standing in now, Ryan Goins. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
He's running again. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
And that may have been an out-and-out guess right there. He had to figure they weren't going to throw over twice in a row, so he's running on first movement, and he makes it to second base safely.
The 2-2 pitch. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rasmus has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So striding in, Manny Machado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
Oh, what a play.
1 left for the Yankees. It remains 1-0. Kyle Schwarber strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a foul anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
0-1 pitch on its way. There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. You know, remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
Fans are reminded to stop by the stadium store located on the main concourse to pick up all your World Series souvenirs. Whether you're looking
from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Gardner will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number one.
batting sixth.
Into the box, Dexter Fowler, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball three.
Well, I think he got the pitch he was looking for right there, but not in the right location. So that's a great job of just holding up the swing.
On to first with it is Smoke as he'll make the unassisted putout. Colby Rasmus gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Zach Wheeler will step in now as he'll get a chance to swing the bat here in the World Series.
Yeah, and remember, thanks to the National League winning the All-Star game, no DH in games 1 or 2, or 6 or 7 if we go that far.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. This is in the air out to right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Aaron Hicks would dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
And you know, guys, I just love the way he went the other way with that. Now I'm interested to see if he has a similar approach in this at-bat.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Lester has his target ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Gloved by Russell. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Settling in now, Brett Gardner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And Matt, that was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled him last time up, so it'll be interesting to see if they attack him with a breaking ball again here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail this one 1-0. John Lester digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Sean Lester.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
1-0.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. One and one, here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Oh, and he misses it.
Batting ninth.
Yeah, it looked like a fairly routine play there. Don't know if he took his eye off it or what, but he winds up basically whiffing on the catch, and that's going to wind up a two-base error.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. A runner at second, nobody out.
1-1.
And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Tap fouled at home plate. And he lays off the curveball. Strike three called, and that's going to be out number one. Into the box now, Jason Hayward. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And here's ball four now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone.
The batter, the shortstop,
Addison Russell is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. One there. And the throw to first just about takes him out as it skips up and over him. Chris Bryant comes forward looking to add to this early lead. So bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Hit on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a strong throw by Gardner. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 2 costly errors, and a runner left on. Giancarlo Stanton is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rasmus moves over. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter,
Justin Smoke will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Popped high in the air. Zobrist is there for it. 2 gone.
the batter number 20.
We'll take a look at this on Show Track, and that's been an effective location for him so far. He's really been handcuffing these guys inside, and he gets another pop-up out of it.
Josh Donaldson will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Lester gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I smell another changeup coming here before too long.
Could even be right here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Kyle Schwarber is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Sent on the ground out to second. And taken in out there for the first out.
The center fielder, number 24.
Dexter Fowler stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
And this is a called strike 3 on the corner, but that's where Earl Hendricks likes it, and there are 2 away.
Not even the best players are immune to a bad call from time to time. I mean, to me, that's not a strike. And I think to him, that's not a strike either. But, hey, the guy in blue, it's strike 3, and he's the only one that counts.
Colby Rasmus is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Russell Martin will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Martin is retired, and there's 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lester's ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to left. Rasmus has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Manny Machado stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fowler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2. John Lester comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth. Grounded to short. And a rather easy first out.
The second baseman,
digging in now, Ben Zobrist. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Ground ball right side. Throw on to first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Right fielder,
Jason Hayward steps into the box. Let's see if they avoid the zone again or try to challenge him here.
That's
a fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
3-0 now. And he gets the call there, 3-1. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Addison Russell will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs, but they lead it 3-0. Zach Wheeler will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fellow on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Aaron Hicks will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer so far in the series. And that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs a year. But nowadays, managers are realizing, hey, my leadoff guy is going to get more at-bats than anyone else in my lineup over the course of the season. So why not put a better hitter up there rather than just a punch-and-Judy guy? And that certainly worked out for him right here.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
Brett.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. That last home run, believed to be in the neighborhood of 440 feet. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Fowler has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Hot shot on the ground to short. And he loses the handle on the transfer, and that's going to allow the inning to continue. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely.
first baseman.
Justin Smoke stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is Rasmus. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. Bottom of the... Chris Bryant strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike three.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Catcher,
Kyle Schwarber will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Hard hit ball to second. Goins fields it cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the 7th here in game one. Cubs lead it 3-1. Josh Donaldson is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And that's a big double right there, down by 2, but more importantly, that's going to get the tying run to the plate. So we're going to see how they want to handle this defensively now with the open base.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Russell Martin. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. On his way to pitch number 75. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Fowler is there, and he has it for the first out. Ryan Goins will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line driver right back up the middle.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner's back. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Yeah, you could tell right there. 0-2, he's just thinking about protecting the plate. And he nearly chased a bad one there, but he caught himself at the last possible instant.
This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Rasmus has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone. And no shot for Rasmus. He's in safely at third.
Taking a little bit of a gamble there, trying to tag up on a fly ball to the left fielder. If he gets tagged out, this is a terrible decision, but I guess since he made it, nice job.
Here's Manny Machado now. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Rasmus. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. It's the Cubs 3 and the Yankees 1. And there is Dexter Fowler. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Mariano Cisneros will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Dexter Fowler is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
Just finding a way to stay alive up there.
Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Hit hard towards center. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Now batting, left fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Colby Rasmus will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And this is swung on and missed, and Rasmus becomes out number 1.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
John Lester will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
And Showbread.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cubs strand 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. He's going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got to look at someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him.
Oh, love it.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Aaron Hicks will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And he's been a thorn in their side all game long. He's got 3 of their 5 hits now. They just can't seem to get him out.
Brett Gardner will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And now they've got him picked off. And another snap throw to the bag. A dive, but he's back. First offering on its way. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember, the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Comes set with the 0-1. 1-1.
Oh, look, if I'm calling the game, I would have gone right back outside and see if you could get him to go after another pitch out there.
He's on the move again from first. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
We've seen him use his speed more than once here this postseason, and he's on the run again here as he gets into second with the stolen base.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back standing. 1 run, 5 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. And this is lined right back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Throws there, and he is out on a beautiful throw as he just came up firing that time.
Well, he's trying to do what he can to get his guys a step closer to tying this thing, but that time he was a little too optimistic. They tag him out easily at home plate.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. High and away, not close. 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has it in his tracks. And the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. They still trail it. Heath Hembree is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Heath Hembree.
Jason Hayward is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turnaround first and then hold on. But he was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Addison Russell takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
And all of a sudden, it is pouring right now. That's the hardest it's been all night.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Machado is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Up next for the Cubs,
Chris Bryant strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and it's a 4-1 game.
first baseman
Anthony Rizzo steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Tapped out in front of home. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Kyle Schwarber will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Right down Broadway that time, strike 1.
Boy, he had a good pitch to hit, too. That was a slider always in the strike zone. That would have been a good one to go after.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're on to the 9th here in Game 1. It's the Cubs 4 and the Yankees 1. Hector Rondon will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th.
Hector Rondon.
Justin Smoke will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
I'll tell you, this guy has been something else in these playoffs. I mean, when it matters most, he's come up aces more times than not, and he delivers once again here with a ringing double. Man, he's fun to watch.
Tony Watson is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward right field. Hayward is there. He's got it one away. Russell Martin comes forward now, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run standing behind him in the on-deck circle.
Find a way to get it done. That's what it's all about right here. Give your guys a chance to make something big out of it.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hit to short. Russell has it. On to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. Ryan Goins makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning. Carlos Correa will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and two away.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs have started this World Series on the right foot. They're victorious here at home as this ball game is over. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.